Natalie and Tigers. Signs and Times Reports by Toby Lee Millwee, guys. Today is December 9th, 2021. Cat's YouTube channel, Tigers PayPal link. My name's on the PayPal account, Toby Millwee, Topimillwee. And welcome to Natalie and Tigers. Signs of Times Reports, guys. Go ahead here and hop into some stuff. Let me get my face up here for you, too, by the way. I know probably a lot of people like to see my face, so let me get it up here for you. I'm at a coin op laundromat here on Jackson Street in Spearfish, South Dakota. I stayed with Jesse 7 months, and I can't get into my PayPal link. I cannot upload money to the prepaid MasterCard. And I can't use the card to swipe it. I have Coinbase with the link on it, Tiger Millwee. Small case, even the P's on PayPal. PayPal.me, Tiger Millwee. 3 E's, guys. I can access that link. I really don't expect nothing on a satanic ritual. We know we're going. Look at the war on drugs with Ronald Reagan, and these people are incompetent to put up with the new Orion. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. When she puts her foot down on the ground, Sagittarius, it's on. The doomsday clock will move forward, and that will be a nuclear strike. I'm going to go over some of these photos here a little bit, and, I got those wheels from Stella and the Sidewinder. Now, I sold the Sidewinder the last day of July, and I was working with Jesse Slumlord with the sighting that he came up with. There's people out there that I think could work with the Lord, and they say they go to AA and stuff in church, and they turned out to be fake. And I'm gold. I got this drill press right here from Leonard, a friend of mine. It says America right on it. American. It does. It's cool, isn't it? All this stuff sitting out in the rain still. And it rained this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning here in Spearfish, and I didn't even know it rained. I'm not allowed to plug it in, and everything's included, okay? I need to use it. People I know want it. I said, if I give it to you, are you going to hook it up? Or are you just going to sit there and, I don't have any money to buy it. Well, you've got plenty of pots sitting around there and the other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any money. It's like, well, they're giving that shit away or what? Our people's hypocrites in this country. And I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. When Nancy Pelosi got up there when they rolled out the virus and said she needed $2 trillion, she was speaking to the Rothschilds, the Golden Dragons in China. Just like Ronald Reagan and his wife bitching about the drug problem. Look, man. The world needs food, and everybody's sitting around here looking at Indian blood soaked upon the land. It hasn't done shit except bitch about a mask, what color people are, and fucking money. Okay, got a $30 trillion internal deficit. A brand new baby rolling out of the pussy right now, getting that number, the mark slammed on their ass, like Iron Maiden said, with the Number of the Beast album. Hey, they're 90 grand in the hole. Okay. This is a bike I'm riding right now, and it doesn't have this motor in it. Yeah, I guess it would do. Yeah, it does have that motor in it. It's a long bike, and the chain was hard to get hooked up on it, but I'm still riding Stephanie, and it's nice to hop on that sucker. I had to move the handlebars down, and I want to move them back up forward. We're trying to get bug out stuff. I lost 400 on this bike. It is all on Sylvester Egan, too, by the way, because I started with $300 April 13th or 14th. And I've made $60 off the first.
Natalie and Tigers. Signs of Times Reports by Toby Lee Millwee, guys.
I'm proud of my work.
September 15th,
those
2021.
Those heels holding that fender on them forks cost me $40 on Marketplace. Those are bar risers, okay? And the guy got a hold of me back and says, what size do you need? 1 inch or 1.25 inches? I took my fingers and stuck them around them $65 forks, and I said, I think it's 1.25 inches, and they fit perfectly. I had to put the fenders back on it. I built shit with style and class, with craftsmanship. I don't need the Golden Dragons in China telling my American government to make a bunch of rules so I'm not allowed to work or do shit in my country. Or say shit on the internet. You know what? Fuck them. You can see there's an agenda coming. Now, Stephen Bendanoon is talking about alien disclosure. Tell you what, they're going to roll out the false prophet, man. He's going to be our new boss after an asteroid hits, the Bering Sea. I haven't spoken with Sherry Johnson or Lorenzo in a long time, and I'll leave this cup here. I feel bad taking down my channel, man. I do, but you know what? TikTok moves in and they got all these naked little teenagers dancing around with millions of views within a day. Let's be honest, man. Everybody's sitting around playing with themselves. Okay? That's what they want. What's going to happen to the women and children of this country when China takes over? They kill all the soldiers and get rid of our Constitution. Are they going to sex slave those people for a decade or two? Think about that. Women and children of our country when our soldiers lose the battle. Okay? Nobody seems to care. And the nation rose up, the people of the nation rose up over all the wrong shit last year. Obama said he wanted to lower the deficit and increase manufacturing. And our people's incompetent. They put TVs in the house to see that. The golden dragons of China are trying to figure out, like the land in Syria. They don't want to be captured for Judgment Day. Human trafficking, Elon Musk, Orville Looking Horse, right here on YouTube, okay? Look up Orville Looking Horse. When the white buffalo calf is born upon your land, you can expect great changes. In 1994, that took place, and that's when Kim Jong-un got nuclear capabilities from the Clintons and $5 billion. Now we have a KS-M4 satellite EMP bomb over our country that they face sanctions on it. Look, if you got vaccinated and you feel bad about it, you're going to get tested. You're going to get burned alive like they did to their people in China, okay? I covered the coronavirus every fucking day, living in my car with Luis Santiago and the Grand Supreme News. From case 1 to 17, I remember that. They burned their people alive. This is a fucking Nazi country. Why does all these blue-eyed motherfuckers have all the money? Everything was picked and chosen, man. There was an open free market. Even the actors and actresses, you could tell. If you want over $100 million net worth, you got to suck their dick and be on the able side. They use the Lord's word, like Jesse did with me, to create a constitution so you believe in God. That God on the money is the reptilian God the angel fell to. She wanted more power, and she went to another world that the Lord, Holy Father created. It got that power. The fallen angels were right here with the prehistoric life, and they were shaking off this planet when the world was rolled upside down. And what happened was the fallen angels have the mentality and the brains of the Holy Father as mankind, and they judged the Lord. They're the ones running the United Nations. You went against the Lord Jesus Christ's will when you trusted a vaccine, okay? And you didn't put faith and prayer with the Holy Father, okay, through the Messiah. All the religions are the same. They've all been altered. Number 2, without a cure for the coronavirus, they're going to make a cure for it. It's going to be for everybody's own good that you get beheaded. They will take over. There was no G20 there was no G20 summit with Donald Trump and the Kremlin and Mr. Putin. Okay, that was blown off. All the World War II shit has expired, and we're still at war with North Korea with Operation Paperclip and the rocket engines. Okay, Bill Gates owns 70% of the farming land. After all the chemtrailing and shit Richie from Boston preached about for 4 years. Why is there only one fucking big lighter with all the drugs and shit in this country? Because everything has been chosen and fucking selected. You used to be able to refill them, and you used to be able to rebuild them with the flints, and it had an adjustment for the flame right here. $2 fucking. Why doesn't China have any car manufacturers here in the United States? We have all this trade war and stuff. You ever think about that? Name one Chinese car that's a manufacturing plant. Everything you see is unfolding perfectly for them. When an asteroid hits this country, or our oceans, it's going to be the little green man's going to be our new boss. China says, fuck it, we'll send nukes up after it. And fallen angels said, no, you're not. The Pharisees are here, man, and the scribes, your news media and your government, okay? They used the Lord's word, and they betrayed us. People were promised liberty, and you had luxury taxes. A brand new baby, not even an hour old, has a $90,000 bill already. I'm out here with a hernia, And my advice to you is learn how to live and eat like the natives did and stay out of the way. You got all this new technology. They have dogs and shit that run on the ground faster than you could see them, man. It's the technology that's come from another world here. Nostradamus said, what the fuck happened to all the coins and money? Because it ain't from our world, guys. The crypto shit and computers. I think Bill Gates is QAnon. Vaccine ain't gonna hurt you. And the microchip they're rolling out, you're not getting one. You don't have $100 million. You're getting a guillotine. That's what that's for, see. If you have brown eyes, you're going. Okay. Putin shot up something after something China shot up in the air not too long ago. And I'll tell you, Putin shit's fast, dude. You know, China shot something up there after the asteroids or something went down, and he took it out. And I'm like, whoa, you know, the blue eyes, man, and the rocket engines. That fallen angel has some wickedness, man. I applied here, still says, well, it took the now hiring sign down finally. It was just up here the other day. I met the manager here, the coin op. I came down, did my laundry. It's raining every day. I mean, almost. It rained last night, didn't freeze. And by the time the sun comes up today, it will freeze over. Okay. Every time it rains or snows, it's like an ice skating rink. It's forced weather. It shit hits the ground, melts, and it turns to ice. It gets colder when the sun's coming up. New Orion. Okay. And the EMP will take the heartbeat. The great changes in evolution. My people in my country say, hey, and I say to you, we'll go back 500 years. Bullshit. We haven't even been here that long. They couldn't hold the gold standard behind American money for 100 years. They're liars and deceivers, and they got you brainwashed. To be against the unfallen angels that made mankind, it's an open will with those prophets. All the prophets are coming for all the angels that stood with the Lord. Racism and shit, huh? It goes right past the Messiah. It goes right to the Holy Father and his angels, man, that stood with the Lord all this time without falling again. The open will of the angel that made man. There's 6 people that look just like you. Through the love, through the love of the Holy Father and the angels, see. Jesse knows where I sleep. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't been going to work either. He'll go to AA and stuff and find something else to use. And that's okay. I was standing on the corner when he met me. And I'm right back where I started at. And I worked all summer and stayed out of trouble. And I had my tolerance for alcohol is awesome. I spent $3 for a little double shot. And I get wasted. You know what I mean? It's, babe, there's a positive to every negative. I'm protected by the Holy Father. My cats, I've seen Natalie shiver one time. But I had her fixed last year. And the cats are doing good. They stay up all night and they sleep all day. Can you put your pets in a backpack for the day? Can you hitchhike down the road with 2 cats and nobody know you have them? Regardless if they're in a backpack or on a bicycle, can you do that? I open the backpack and Tiger goes, whoop, he flops right out of it, man, like Jack in the Box. My cats wouldn't suffer, you know what I'm saying? And they would suffer if they didn't have me to spend 2 hours a day with them, you know. I dropped the channel, I had some problems where I was living, and I tried to get rid of the bikes. Everything quit moving on the internet. Bitcoin's taking a plunder during these holiday seasons. What the fuck's going on? We've been sold out to communism and Nazism in our country. It's a Nazi fucking agenda. All the car manufacturers were Nazis. Everything that's been chosen and selected is right in front of you. They voted in recreational marijuana here. Now you have to have a card to go to the doctor. The people voted for it, and it wasn't even mentioned. And then you look at the Trump thing. You could see it right on TV the last couple of days of the electoral votes and all that shit being counted, and Trump shit just froze up and stopped. They picked every fucking president. And these militia groups are on the Red Dawn theory. The racism they can draw those militia groups out of the forests. Being locked down in martial law is going to bring them out. They already know. They have knowledge of that. Just like the fallen angels that judge the Lord over all the life leaving this world. The world's rolled over one fucking time too, by the way, because there's dinosaur shit right here next door in Wyoming that's been laying there at least 100 billion years. So the world's rolled over once when they fell, see? And the fallen angels that followed Lucifer are the ones to worry about. Are they going to sex slave all the children and women in this country after they take over, they're going to take over. Okay, it's an agenda. We were told by Mr. Obama, the truest president of my lifetime is Barack Obama. If you can't see that through the love, and you just see what color the fucker is, don't bitch at me about it. Go take it up with the devil. Okay? Because that's what it is. It's against the Holy Father in love. All the race of mankind were left behind here after the angels fell to make man with. That's the only way that could have happened. The fallen angel got more power when she made life with another being, the beast in flesh. Money, 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 money. 30 years at Walmart, you're going to end up standing at Walmart. You are. They're going to be testing people. They're going to have a guillotine out behind it. And I'm sorry about that. Nobody ever would believe shit. And there's really nothing else left over to analyze at these times. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was doing really nice. I was doing good. You know what I mean? And I was honest with Jesse from my heart about everything about me. I can't get into my PayPal. My MasterCard, I'm not allowed to put money on it. You know what I'm saying? And I got backups, okay? Coinbase will put up the old link. I can use the link. So that's how I have checked balance on it. I've called PayPal bunches of times. And the NetSpend MasterCard, which you're not allowed to charge nothing until they judge you. Coinbase is right here. I go in there and try using that link, okay? The new PayPal link is with Milwee with 3 E's on it. Small case. I can access that. I don't know what this is either. This shit here, I'm offline, see? So I was outside, so now I gotta go fuck with that. My phone is off right now. And I'm trying to get some money for the card. The money isn't on the corner like it used to be. It sure isn't. Let me try to fix this real quick. This is some bullshit. It's supposed to hook up automatically. It says right here, down here at the bottom. See that? I walked outside, smoked. If you go out the door, the Wi-Fi code's working at Walmart or any place you go to. You know, it doesn't hook up automatically now, does it? If you sit here and look at it, it'll finally go. Because they watch you through the camera on the phone, okay? They watch everything. Oh gosh, it's laundry with a capital, I think it's, there we go. So you have to mess with stuff. It doesn't do shit automatically, except watch you automatically. They tell you what they're going to do to you before you do it to you. See? I'll tell you, man, what a fucking pain in the ass, this shit. They wrote the Bible off of prayer and vision, man. They didn't need this shit, okay? You're not allowed to say nothing on it. But if you shot somebody, you're going to jail. What gun rights do you have? You're being bullshitted, okay? And then you have a whole bunch of shit over you on top of that, like an EMP bomb satellite that was never mentioned through Donald Trump. Donald Trump's concealing the madness, like Nostradamus prophesied, okay? What do I want to do here? I want to show off the link. The link is paypal.me/Tiger Milwee with 3 E's on it. It ain't going to tell you nothing from here. I'll pop it, but it's not up there. So I can go into the old link and I could spend off of it with Coinbase, which anybody could do that with a router, you know, that's not protected through a VPN. I can't put money on the card. I can't even swipe the card. It acts like it don't work no more. And when you want to hook up shit, you have to call and talk to somebody with PayPal. There ain't no waiting for you know what I mean? I've been building my fucking bikes 4 years. I know better. 2 forms of ID. It used to be illegal. Your documents is your social security card and your ID too, by the way. It's the only fucking documents you're going to have left when they take the country down. Okay? It's planned. No more $30 trillion internal deficit and no more 180 borrowed against that, see? And we had a bad financer. It's not the government's money. They borrowed the money from the central banking, okay? The Rothschilds have been running the world the whole fucking time since 1302. They burned my people on the cross. Rage Against the Machine explains that in the name of Mr. Milwee, okay? We love you. Take care. I got to upload this on Wi-Fi. So we're okay. And I would never let my cat suffer. Nor would I be starving to death. Would I be starving to eat one of them, okay? I'll starve to death with my cat in my arms before I even hurt him or her. So anyways, we love you. Believe in the Holy Father. AMTV, Israeli News Live, Paul Begley, Louis Santiago, the Real GS News, the Grand Supreme News, Lorenzo in Canada, the homeless Canadian prepper, Sherry Johnson, Zeus, Sylvester Egan, we care. Okay, we think about you every day. So anyways, we're out. And you don't have to send me a Christmas gift, okay? The gift for me would be going to heaven with my cats. And having holy matrimony with one lady as my wife. Amen.